There's a moment when it hits you. You're not really living anymore. You're surviving, coping, managing. When Rachel came to us, she was nearly hopeless. She said her feet felt foreign, her balance was off. Her world had gotten smaller because neuropathy had crept in and quietly just taken over. Like so many people we speak to, she felt she had already tried everything, but nothing was working. The reality is that every answer she got was about managing symptoms, not fixing the cause of the problem. She'd been given B vitamins, gabapentin. She was told just to monitor it. When nothing helped, she was told, oh, it's just your nerves. You just have to accept it. Here's the thing about Rachel. She didn't accept that. And if you're still looking for real solutions, not just symptom masking, maybe you shouldn't accept that either. Rachel never lost that sliver of hope. She kept looking, and that's how she found us. I'm Dr. Irvin with the Neuropathy Doctors, and we've helped thousands of people just like Rachel, people who have been told that there are no more options and prove that wasn't true. By the way, if you're looking for real answers, not hype, we put together a free training that walks you through the exact method we use to help clients like Rachel get the results they didn't think were even possible. It's called the 90-Day Reset Method, and you'll find a link to it in the description. Rachel wasn't a diabetic. She wasn't frail or inactive. She is sharp, engaged. She's hopeful, but she's frustrated because what she was experiencing didn't line up with what she was being told. She described it in her own words like this.
I was having difficulty even walking around the block, and I had a hard time even going down on the floor just to pet my dog. I had some tingling in my feet, and it always felt like it was, like fat in my feet when I walked.
When every step feels unsteady or off or heavy, it affects everything. Where you go, what you wear, how you move, even what you think about your future. When we started working with Rachel, something shifted quickly for her. This wasn't about doing more. It was about doing the right things in the right order. And almost immediately, she felt something she hadn't felt in a long time, her own feet.
And immediately when I started this program, I could feel my feet, and it felt wonderful to be able to feel my feet. That was like one big thing that was so fabulous. I can't even tell you how that is.
Can you imagine that? Feeling your feet again and realizing they haven't truly felt normal in years. That moment of, wait a minute, something's changing. That's not a placebo. That's not hype. That's real physical progress. That's what real neuropathy relief feels like. It's not just pain reduction. It's freedom. It's confidence. It's momentum. But Rachel's story didn't stop with her feet. Because when you finally stop focusing on pain 24/7, your life starts to open back up.
Program helped me in other ways. My whole world has expanded into doing so many other things that I didn't do before because I really didn't feel well.
For people watching this who feel like their world has been shrinking, you need to hear this. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just stuck in a system that hasn't given you a real path forward. When your body doesn't feel right, everything else tightens up. Your routines, your social life, your confidence, even your mindset. But when the symptoms start to fade even a little, your confidence returns. Rachel started doing more, and not just the basics. She was back walking, volunteering, traveling. Something even deeper started to happen.
My improvement has been my balance, and I feel happy. I don't know if I can say joy, but I do feel happy because I don't feel this feeling in my body that was very restrictive.
What she's describing is something we often see. When the restriction lifts, the emotional weight lifts too.
You know, I'm just doing more. Life is just really good. And it's really nice just to sit and just feel happy. That's what this program has helped me to do.
That's the moment where you know it's not just about feet, it's about getting your life back. Rachel wasn't willing to accept this as her permanent reality. And look what happened for her. That kind of shift doesn't happen by accident. That's what we built the 90-day reset method to do, to create a path, not just for pain relief, but for rebuilding your life. That's what Rachel found. You know, before we ended our conversation, I asked Rachel what she wanted others to know, especially those who feel stuck. Maybe you, maybe this is what you need. This is what she told me.
I think that anyone who has neuropathy should give it a chance. And I would feel at times that I wanted to give up, but I didn't give up. And I'm glad I didn't give up. And it's about being faithful to the program. And because if you become faithful to the program, it will expand your horizons in every way, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So that's it.
It's not about doing more. It's about committing to something that actually works. Rachel didn't settle. She stayed the course. And because of that, her whole world reopened again. So if you're watching this and her story sounds familiar, if your doctors are out of ideas, if you've been told, oh, you just have to live with it, we want you to know that's not the end of your story. And if you're ready to explore the exact approach that helped Rachel, the free 90-day reset method training is waiting for you. All you have to do is click the link in the description, get yourself registered, and watch it when you can. Because neuropathy doesn't just steal your comfort, it steals your future, but only if you let it. And Rachel, if you're watching this, you're the reason we do what we do. We'll see you next time.
If B vitamins were all it took to heal your nerves, you wouldn't still be struggling with neuropathy. But for so many people dealing with numbness, burning, tingling, or pain in their lower legs and feet, B vitamins are the first thing they try. When they don't work, they're just left confused and frustrated.